Welcome to the CFA Level 1 practice test. Domain Economics, Part 3. How do changes in household wealth affect aggregate demand independently of price level changes? A. Leads to movement along the aggregate demand curve. B. Directly influences aggregate supply more than aggregate demand. C. Affects consumption spending, thereby shifting the aggregate demand curve. D. None of the above. Answer is C. Affects consumption spending, thereby shifting the aggregate demand curve. What is the most likely outcome of a significant improvement in a country's terms of trade? A. Its export volumes will decrease. B. Its import prices have risen relative to its export prices. C. It can acquire more imports for a given quantity of exports. D. None of the above. Answer is C. It can acquire more imports for a given quantity of exports. How does an expansionary fiscal policy with high capital mobility most likely affect a country's currency exchange rate? A. The currency will appreciate due to capital inflows. B. The currency will depreciate due to increased import demand. C. The currency's value will remain unchanged as fiscal policy primarily affects domestic variables. D. None of the above. Answer is A. The currency will appreciate due to capital inflows. What is a primary characteristic that distinguishes monopolistic competition from perfect competition? A. Are numerous and sell identical products. B. Face perfectly elastic demand curves for their products. C. Have some degree of market power due to product differentiation. D. None of the above. Answer is C. Have some degree of market power due to product differentiation. What happens when the market price is above the equilibrium price? A. Quantity demanded exceeds quantity supplied. B. Quantity supplied is greater than quantity demanded. C. Demand for the goods will increase to meet supply. D. None of the above. Answer is B. Quantity supplied is greater than quantity demanded. When analyzing stagflationary economic scenarios, what should investment managers primarily focus on for allocation decisions? A. Projecting changes in the national savings rate. B. Evaluating the effectiveness of potential central bank interventions. C. Accession the differential impact on various asset classes' returns. D. None of the above. Answer is C. Accession the differential impact on various asset classes' returns. In a market with a single producer and high entry barriers, what is the key factor for an analyst forecasting future profits? A. The firm's ability to sustain positive economic profits in the long run due to its significant pricing power and protected market position. B. The likelihood of new entrants quickly eroding any current economic profits, leading to a long-run equilibrium where the firm earns only normal profit. C. The potential for intense price wars and strategic competitive responses from existing rivals, which could destabilize profit margins over time. D. None of the above. Answer is A. The firm's ability to sustain positive economic profits in the long run due to its significant pricing power and protected market position. Which policy is the newly elected government of country X most likely to prioritize given a short 3-year political cycle? A. The long-term environmental protection program is due to its critical importance for future generations. B. The immediate economic stimulus package, as it offers benefits achievable within the current political horizon. C. Both initiatives equally, by seeking a balanced approach to address both immediate and future challenges. D. None of the above. Answer is B. The immediate economic stimulus package, as it offers benefits achievable within the current political horizon. What best describes a key characteristic of market efficiency? A. Prices are set by a central planning authority. B. Firms are able to maintain supernormal profits indefinitely. C. Output is produced at the lowest possible average total cost. D. None of the above. Answer is C. Output is produced at the lowest possible average total cost. For companies in highly cyclical industries, which macroeconomic factors are most impactful for future earnings scenario projections? A. Long-term interest rates and credit spreads. B. Government fiscal policy and regulatory changes. C. Real GDP growth and the unemployment rate. D. None of the above. Answer is C. Real GDP growth and the unemployment rate. Thank you for watching. For more learning videos and tutorials, subscribe to BISP Trainings.